first time I remember a championship like celebration
Yeah.
was KG one.
Screaming.
Anything's possible. And it's just like feel that Chicago, like I feel that. So I end up saying like in the locker room, it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling to be able to be a champion. Something that you want in your career. And whether it's 1 time, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, to say you're a champion, and especially in this environment, it's tough. I thought it was tough just getting to the second round when I was in New Orleans. It's tough playing for a championship. Like this team that we just played, the Heat, are a tough team, resilient. They fight, they're dogs, they're scrappy, and they made it tough for us. They made us go earn it. And when you win it like that against a team who makes you earn it, it makes it more special. So I'm just happy that I can be a champion.
He's a champion. I don't know if you've heard
Yes,
that.
he is. Yes, he is.
Every playoff journey is incredibly hard to get to this moment. But how much did this one feel to you like survival of the fittest?
I think you just said it, Rach. I mean, it's survival of the fittest. And whoever could, I feel like, keep the main thing, keep the focus on what you're here for. Once you stepped on this floor, was going to survive. And I always felt like the Heat will be one of the teams that come out of the East because I've been a part of that culture, and this environment is perfect. So for us to be able to play against that franchise, play against that team who was just as survival as we were, it makes the outcome, like AD said, much more sweeter.
Now, you've dropped hints here and there, but we can be honest with America now. This was very hard, and there were nights and days, I know for you, where you started thinking through what was worth it and not. Can you explain what some of those moments were like?
I mean, just when you're a guy who loves his family and does it for the family, you have moments where you question, is it worth being away from your family like this? Is it worth it? But then you talk to your family and they give you reassurance of why you're there. It makes it a lot easier for me. So when I wanted to question something, I called them. They said, "You're doing the right thing, and we'll be here ready for when you get home." It makes it a lot easier. It makes the journey a lot easier.
Do you guys remember one night or one day where you're sitting around and it was hard and you talked about sticking it out, basically?
I mean, that was damn near every night. That's why we was always in each other's room.
That's why we was always together.
Yeah.
Because
we was always together.
We might have had our families. I mean, I had my family here, but before it was we are each other's family, entire team, and we stayed in each other's room playing video games, doing whatever we can to just stay together. Because we know it's going to be tough, and this organization does a great job of making sure there's a family culture, and we want to make sure that we had each other's backs, and it showed on the floor and off the floor, and we were able to have a fun time and make it worth it in the bubble. And we always talked about this would be even more worth it to win a championship. We're here, we're sacrificing for a little over 3 months, and now
these kids.
I love it.
That's your daughter running around behind you right now.
I love it. I love it.
And,
I love it. It's a beautiful thing.
And Markeith's daughter.
Markeith's daughter here with us right now. Hello.
And so we're able to just, stick it out and realize, like say, you call your family and they say, no, you're not coming home. What? They'll win this championship and then come home. So they give you that reassurance, like you said, to make this all worth it.
I know you, and I know that you consider this not just a win for you, but for the style of basketball you play. You said earlier tonight, I heard my whole career be more like him. We know that him is, of course, Michael Jordan. This title is going to reignite all those debates. Do you see yourself at the center of that discussion, or do you think with the way you have won these titles, you have gone off on your own separate trajectory?
That's not for me to question or wonder or debate. I think that's what you guys would do.
We never do stuff like that.
Yeah, I know you never do stuff like
debate
that.
Anything like that. Ever.
For me personally, I have a way that I play the game. I have a way that I lead. I have a way that I challenge my guys and challenge myself. But more importantly, at the end of my career, I just hope I made a lot of people proud for the way I approach the game. And And that's all that matters to me. And there's going to be debates. That's what it's all about. People, we call it barbershop talk.
Yep.
People are going to do it. So hopefully you do enough to, no matter which way it sway, they say, okay, I respected him no matter what.
So that was a very nice answer, and I know that you meant it. I
That's
do.
the truth. That's
But
the truth.
I know, but then you also said up on that stage with me a little bit earlier, give me my damn respect. What does that
for
mean?
sure. Yeah,
For sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, there's always going to be disrespect, and I don't believe in that though. I don't.
Respect.
All you got at the end of the day is your word and your respect, especially as a man. And even in sports, there are people that still doubt me even at this point in my career. And they're going to continue to do that as long as I put on a uniform, which I've realized. But being with him and being with those other 13 guys on the floor, it doesn't matter. It drives me, so I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. But at the end of the day, if I'm making Anthony and my other 13 teammates proud, and then nothing else matters.
You're a Chicago guy, so this is going to be maybe the toughest question I ask you. Is he the greatest of all time?
What I've seen from this year, and even going back to what he done in 15, Cleveland?
15.
Down 3-1.
I think 15. 16?
16 was down
16.
3-1.
16,
Yeah,
down
16.
3-1 to come back and will his team to a championship. Man, it's unreal. To do that in the finals against a team that's rolling is tough. To get 3 championships with 3 different franchises, 4th final MVP.
Four championships
No
in
gas.
three
No gas.
franchises.
No
How many
gas.
final MVPs?
4.
No gas. No gas me.
It's man. He different. I mean, it's like, and I'm from Chicago, so I love Jordan. Like the shoes I got on is Jordan, Kobe. So like, him and Bron have been the guys that always inspired me. You know, but coming up, I was huge fan. I wish you could see our texts. Like, we seen each other long texts. Like, man, it's crazy how it comes full circle. But he's done a hell of a job for us. He's done a hell of a job for me. And all I can say is that it's a tough ass debate. It's no, like, we gotta speak facts. And he definitely made a case for himself by winning this championship tonight.
By the
Y'all
way,
see
these-
me smiling, laughing.
It's these
The
little
kids,
squeals,
I love
the
it.
little squeals
It's
of
making
these
me
kids
happy.
has
It's
been
making me
pretty
so happy to
amazing.
get home to my family tomorrow.
The idea that your kid and all the children of this team are playing around us is pretty amazing and pretty cool. So shout out to that. You said after your last title, you just have left to chase ghosts now. Is that still true for you?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't, and I can't even sit here and say that I care. What I care about is these men and the women that works with our franchise, of putting in the countless hours of hard work, the dedication, the sacrifices that we're all making to get to this point. And we can look up there behind you, Rach, and say that says NBA Finals champions, Los Angeles Lakers. The debates can happen. Y'all can talk about it. I'll talk about it with my guys when we at home, our friends and all that stuff, but I'm not going to give it to y'all. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fall for it. You guys know how much I love Michael Jordan. I wear number 23 because of Michael Jordan. When I first got my first pair of Jordans, you couldn't tell me nothing. So y'all can do the debates. Y'all can figure that out.
Let's talk about this guy and the relationship you two have then instead. You guys have been friends since you played on the Olympic team together in 2012. He's been a bit of a big brother to you for years. LeBron, 80 told me how he took a Greyhound bus from Chicago to Ohio.
He's told me
be
that
in your
story
camp.
a couple times. Yeah.
But still, until you actually play together, you don't know how it's really going to fit. Why did it work so well for the two of you?
2 alpha males who put everything to the side, no egos, no jealousy, to go out there and just compete. You know, I told him I'm going to give everything I got for us to win a championship. He told me he's going to do the same. And we went out there and we get it done. You know, and it's not smooth on the way. You know, there's always going to be ups and downs, bumps in the road. And we had our moments where, in games, off the court, but at the same time, we knew what the goal was, and that's for us to be champions. And when you got two guys who just want to be champions, who just want to grind, who want to work, it makes it so much easier. And then when you got the guys that we got to be able to make shots for us, to when we're playing bad push us, to when we're playing bad pick us up, you know, it makes it so much sweeter. And you know, we trust those guys. I know a lot of people was giving Danny Green death threats and saying that he should have shot the ball. Danny hit some big shots for us tonight. Like the one he made right here on the wing, late game. Like those shots, like what? Forget everything else. He focused on tonight, and when you got guys that who we can trust and they trust us back, a coaching staff or organization, it makes it all worth it.
Now, you're a free agent this offseason. Mm-hmm. Do you make the Laker faithful feel a little bit better about that? Do you expect to do that?
Nobody's talking about that right now, Rach.
Do you expect
No,
to do
Rach,
that
I'm gonna
next
enjoy this championship, and that's why I have an agent for to.
No, we're gonna enjoy this.
We're gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
We don't know. You know, we
don't know nothing.
Came here, got it done, and like I say, we'll see. We'll see.
That smile might tell me something. But I can switch from your future to your future, Mr. James.
No, he's not retiring.
Well, I was going to say, you called him, Anthony, you called him old during the trophy ceremony. You're turning 36 in just a couple months. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played in a Laker uniform when he was 40 years old. Is that your future?
I don't know what my future holds. The only thing I can do is control the present. Can't worry about yesterday, and the future is a mystery, so you don't know. I can control what's going on right now, and I'm happy to be a Laker. I'm happy to be a champion, and that's all I can say.
Now, you're the MVP of this finals. Have you told him that as the years go on, he's going to have to start carrying you?
He carried me a lot, not of all season, and I just try to do the same thing back to him. When I had down days or down games, he picked me up. If he ever had a bad game, it wasn't too many of them, I just try to pick him up. I am my brother's keeper.
Yep. Yes, I am.
Yes, sir.
You talked in your last stop about handing the keys to the franchise over to a younger teammate. The fact that you have now a relationship with someone where it feels like you're doing that, how special is that on top of everything else?
I mean, he's special. And it's that simple. It's that simple.
Congratulations, NBA champions.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.